Okay, hey everybody, how's it going? This is Tim with another Pokemon Randomized Nuzlocke. Yeah, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better than the last one. If you're wondering if maybe you didn't, or if I didn't upload the last video, I hope I did, or if you didn't watch it, the last attempt I made at this Randomized Nuzlocke lasted about 20 minutes and involved me dying almost immediately to the first Pokemon I tried to catch. So hopefully this one goes a little bit better. So yeah, so let's get into it. So if you didn't watch the last one, just so you know, the two keywords, if you're here, all you know is Pokemon. First off, this is Generation 3, so it's FireRed, so it follows mostly the same lines as the original Generation 1 games, but there are a lot more Pokemon available up to Generation 3, which is Ruby, Sapphire. I don't know actually. But anyways, so essentially, what the Nuzlocke and Randomizer. So the first thing we'll talk about is the Randomizer. So as you can see, with the fact that I use the little fairy. No, what is that? It's something. I forgot the name. It's like the baby version of the fairy. Cleffa, maybe? Maybe that's it. Anyways, as you can see from that, all the Pokemon in this game have been randomized. This can include the starters, and all the Pokemon that you can catch in the wild. They are just going to be, who knows? We don't know. So yeah, it should be fun. So we don't know what we're getting. Yeah, and evolutions are also somewhat randomized, as are movesets, although, as I explained last time, both of them I said to stick to type, which means that, theoretically, it should maintain, like, if it's Pikachu, it should evolve to another electric type, or if it's, like, a Charmander, it should evolve to another fire type. So we're gonna try Tien again, and by the way, the same holds true for movesets. They will be randomized, but they should stick to, so if you're an electric, if it's Pikachu, you should learn electric moves, not like water or fire or whatever. So yeah, so we're trying this Tien again. So again, Tien is my Chinese name, since I did study Chinese history, and I also speak Mandarin, something I like. I know a white boy in the Chinese culture. Weird, right? Never happens. Anyways, so my rival's name is gonna be Kaz because I can't be bothered to make another name. I'm not salty from the last run through, not at all. But yeah, okay. So then the other side of it, besides the randomized, so also items that we find will be randomized. So that should be also a little interesting, as are like move tutors and TMs. So it should be fun. It should be interesting. So the other part to remember is Nuzlocke part, which if you watched the previous video, you know exactly what that is now, and why it can end games very quickly. Basically what a Nuzlocke means, it just means that you basically treat Pokemon faints. Obviously in the normal game, if your Pokemon faints, it's fine to go to a Pokemon Center nearby them. But in the Nuzlocke, if they faint, they are essentially considered dead. You have to go release them at your PC. And if you black out, which means you lose all your Pokemon in a single fight, like I did, then it's game over. So, pretty straightforward. The other rules with Nuzlocke is you can only catch one Pokemon per route. And for me personally, I like to do a no repeat clause. So if I've already caught that Pokemon, so if the first Pokemon I see on the route is one that I've already caught, already have, then it doesn't count, and it's the first new Pokemon that I see basically every route. I also personally am not a huge fan of using items, and I probably won't. I probably should be a little bit more hardcore on that, but I will admit that there's sometimes in Nuzlocke where like I'll like try not to use items, and then it'll just. Sometimes in a Nuzlocke you just get into points where the game is being a little unfair, which is kind of the point. So I will say I'm going to go with a no items during battles run. I don't mind using items outside of battles, like obviously antidotes, potions and things like that, that's fine. Okay, so time to pick our first Pokemon. Now, the same thing as I did last time, I had d6 dice, and I am going to roll it to determine which of these I'm going to choose before I even look at them. So that way there's no build-up, there's no wondering. So I'm going to roll, hold on, d6, okay, and 1 to 2 is this one here on the left, So if I get 1 or 2, it's going to be this guy. If it's a 3 or 4, it's going to be this guy. And if it's a 5 or 6, it'll be this guy. So let's see what we get and roll a 6. Okay, so I will be choosing this one again, whatever that is. But before we do that, let's see what we've got. What could I have gotten in door number 1? Oh my god. Alright, well I could have gotten an Entei, who is a, I believe, legendary fire Pokemon from Gen 2? Gen 3? I forget which. I think Gen 3 maybe. Anyways. So, could have had a legendary right off the bat. Which, frankly, you know what? Maybe that's okay, because I would have had a hard time catching Pokemon because he would have been so overpowered. So, alright. On the plus side, because he's the first slot, and we know how this works, my rival shouldn't choose him. So, you know, small victories. So now going with Entei. Alright! Door number 1 would have been awesome. What's door number 2? And then North, who looks kind of like a scorpion or a bug of some kind. Is that good? I don't know what he does, or if he's good or not. He looks interesting. He's a rock Pokemon apparently. I would have liked him only because of the fact that it would have been something I'm not that experienced with, so that would have been fun. So, I'm sure there are people out there who are either like, oh my god, you dodged a bullet, he's terrible, or oh my god, Tim, this is even better than the legendary Pokemon that's there. So we had a legendary Pokemon, a new, well, a Pokemon I'm not that familiar with, who's a rock type that would be good. And my choice, the one that I'm going with, is, of fucking course, god damn it. God. Well, it's an Ekans. So, yeah. Yeah, sure, I'm going with Poison Pokemon Ekans. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. Okay. Guess I'm gonna give nicknames to Ekans. Ekans. I don't have a good nickname for Ekans, so we're gonna go with Heck. Heck, we're gonna go with Heck. His name's Heck. Welcome to the team, Heck. He's gonna pick that rock type Pokemon, a North, which is gonna counter Ekans pretty well, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what moves they have. Alright, so bug scorpion thing. Yeah, do this 2-minute tutorial. I have done about before after the opening bastard. Let me fight. Really? Let me fight. Alright. Oh, we got Intimidate. Fun. Okay. Not the worst option to start off with, actually. Oh my god. Crit? Oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. Yeah. I think for this one, for the purposes of not beating my head against the wall, say that regardless of what happens with my rival's battle, that I can keep going. The rival battle, this first one, is the only one that I can lose, because what happened with the last one was a, just an Anorith, some sort of rock bug thing against my Ekans, and that Anorith had flamethrower, so yeah, not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, and this is sort of the issue when you try to do a randomized Nuzlocke, especially if you don't sort of control for lower level stuff, is just sometimes you get screwed. If you're trying to do a Nuzlocke, for example, which I'm not gonna lie, my level of frustration right now might not do this in Nuzlocke anymore. But no, I still am. We are gonna do one of the. We're gonna get to at least Route 2. I'm gonna get at least 2 Pokemon before we call this. That is the plan. So okay, so we got 3 Pokemon. Like last time, I'm gonna roll a random dice to choose which one's gonna be. So I've got my D6 here. Well, again, I have an app. It's called Dice Roller. If anyone wants to use it, it's great. Like, especially if you play some D&D or stuff like that, it's nice just to have one of these. So I'm rolling the dice, and it's 5, which I always get this 3rd one over here. This seems to be my Pokeball here. My starter is always this one. So, and again, I might post a video. It was 3 minutes long of that last one I just did where I died immediately. Just so people can laugh at me. So the first one we did, this guy was, what was this? Chincho, and then this guy was a Wooper, and then my guy was a Raticate, which I was actually okay with, until Sweetie died. Rest in peace, Sweetie. The last one was an Entei, would have been amazing, of course I didn't get that, an Anoreth with Flamethrower, and my Ekans that had Bite, so that was fun. So this time around, so again, I rolled a 5, which means if I'd rolled a 1 or 2, it would be this, 3 or 4 this, 5 or 6 is this. So this is my Pokemon. Before I see what I got, we're going to see what I could have gotten. So this is the first Pokemon. Neither myself or my rival are going to get this, because my rival's going to choose that middle one. So what could we have gotten? Deoxys. I don't know what that is, frankly. It looks badass. Like, I kind of really want it. And it sucks. Why, game? Why must you do this to me? No, Deoxys is not my choice. Psychic Poke? Yeah, I think that's probably a legendary, right? I don't know. I have never heard of this Pokemon. Don't know what it is. It looks and sounds like a legendary. So, no. Alright. So what's good old Kaz? Kaz, is that what I'm gonna get? What is your Pokemon gonna be? Steelix. Good. Perfect. Fucking. That's a good Pokemon to start with. Alright, well, what have I got to counter a Steelix? I'm gonna guess a Pidgey, maybe a Magikarp. Carvanha? Water, maybe? Is that a water type, or... Maybe. Alright, Carvanha, I guess you're my Pokemon. Yes, okay. That could be fine, I guess. I don't know. I mean... better than I thought? Like I said, I am adjusting this one, no matter what happens with this battle I'm about to have with Kaz. This battle is an exception. Because I have no idea what these are going to be. Steelix could be absurd. I have no chance to, like, level up or prepare. It just, I don't want to, like, risk chance again. So Carvanha, what is his name going to be? Your name is going to be, well, you're a male. So, I'm going to call you... you know what? I was gonna call you Nemo, but then I realized it is YouTube and it is Disney, so maybe that's a bad idea. So instead, I'm gonna call you Nifu. Nifu. We're gonna go with Nifu. Long E there. So welcome to Team Nifu. And he's gonna grab that Steelix. Good old Kaz. I don't think Steel is weak to water. I know Steel is weak to fire. As you can tell, I'm a professional Pokemon player. So we'll see what he's got. Like I said, this is really probably going to all depend on what abilities we have. When I played with that Raticate with Sweetie, I mean, extreme speed is really powerful, so I'll be able to one-shot, I don't know, I'll be able to easily handle this. If his Steelix has got some crazy powerful move, I'm screwed. But maybe I've got a good move. Let's see. I do not. Well, go Sludge. It doesn't affect Steelix. Oh! Got a little lucky. Alright, well, I guess we're bubbling it up. And... And okay, not. I think. Oh, it is super effective. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Real lucky. I have no idea what my weaknesses are. Again, like I said, some Pokemon I'm aware of and know. Some Pokemon I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Super powerful. What the fuck is that move? Please kill it. Thank god. Okay. Whew. Alright, well I did survive the first battle. So I didn't need to use. Oh, and I got a full level. Oh, that's boy. I forgot to check the stats. Sorry. Oh, I almost got 2 levels. Nice. Alright. Okay. Yep. Survived the first battle, everybody. Congratulations. Good job. I think that means I win the game, right? That's. Oh my god. Alright. So first off, let's check out Ep2. I don't know a lot about him. Water and dark type. That's interesting. So I don't know what Carvana normally evolves into. If he evolves, I actually don't know if he does. Yeah. By the way, in case you're wondering, I will obviously because I do know some Pokemon and sort of what they evolve into. Some like Carvana, I don't know, and I'm going to keep it that way. If they evolve, then great. Because the thing is, again, the evolutions are going to be randomized anyway, so he could evolve into basically anything. So yeah, I figure we'll see what it is. Okay, so really high attack, really high special attack, really high speed, terrible defense. I see. So I'm just gonna have to like. All right, well, all right, that's cool. Rough skin, I think, is fine. I mean, it sucks to have rough skin and not a good defensive Pokemon, right? Because normally rough skin you'd want on like a high defense Pokemon, so you can take a lot of hits and also deal a little bit of damage. And then Bubble, I know what that does. Sludge, I mean that's a pretty good move, frankly. And like this is actually a pretty solid moveset. You get a poison type that can poison something, so that's cool and it's pretty powerful. And Bubble is nice. It doesn't do that much damage, so it'll be good for catching other Pokemon. All right. I think we can work with this. All right, let's get out of here. Whoop, I don't have running shoes. God, so slow. But okay, so we made it further than my second attempt. We're not quite at what's the first. Okay, it's a Nidoking. Cool. Only level 2, so hopefully this will be fine. Don't poison me. Don't poison me. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I will probably get a lot of XP from that. Did not get a lot of XP from that. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, wait. Don't talk to me. I need a damn potion. Okay. Alright, let's just... God, I'm so terrified right now, man. Like... Because, I mean, even though he's only level 2, he's still a Nidoking, so he's still got, like, high stats and stuff. Oh, no. Alright, what is it gonna be? Peach? Mina. No, I was gonna say Pikachu. That's not Pikachu, is it? I think you're electric type, which is dangerous for me. But also Sludge is very powerful. So, oh no. Oh god! No! Why? Oh, I hate this game. Alright, well.